cultus are born. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over. From this time forward, you will service us.
In case you're one of those people who pretends that they don't secretly love Star Trek, that was Sir Patrick Stewart as Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise shortly after being assimilated by the ruthless half-man, half-machine villains known as the Borg. And this is The Hook. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Roush, and I love the University of Texas so much that if I designed a prosthetic hand, it would only be able to do this.
Mr. Worf, fire.
By the way, Commander Riker, love the beard. Unfortunately, beards are not what I am contractually obliged to talk about today. We're talking about robots. Now, depending on your cultural touchstones, you may think they're cute and friendly, like Rosie from the Jetsons, or they may be evil, or at least morally ambiguous, like the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. But I've got news for you. I've figured it out, and I'm here to tell you that they are good, as long as we have folks like UT Professor Ashish Deshpande working on them. Dr. Deshpande and his team of undergraduate and graduate researchers make up the Renew Lab here at UT. Their goal is to help people with disabilities through the magic, and mostly science, of robotics. Their latest and arguably coolest creation is the anatomically correct test bed, or ACT hand. Take it away, Dr. D.
The cool, unique part of the hand is that it is designed to imitate many of the key features of the human hand. So the ultimate goal is to develop an advanced prosthetic hands that allows the users who may have lost their hand to be able to perform activities that they want to do in their daily lives seamlessly, just as if they had their own natural hand.
It's pretty impressive. Now, most robotic hands right now are, robotic. They're precise, and they can only do a singular task, just sort of moving around, doing robot stuff. The ACT hand is different. It's much more delicate. It has a web of tendons, just like our own hand, that move the fingers.
So let me give you an example. Just to move your one finger up and down, just think about your index finger. You're pointing one way and start to point other way. 7 muscles are involved to be able to do that motion. And we have 7 muscles that are operating in coordination. They are doing this beautiful dance of tugging on one side, letting go on the other side, just to give that simple motion.
Now, Deshpande got interested in this complex piece of machinery when he broke his own right pinky finger in college in a, yes, wait for it, freak frisbee accident. He learned a lot about how the hand works after that, and now he's putting that knowledge to work.
I mean, that was eye-opener. This was amazing engineering complex problem right in front of me, which is my own hand, which is I couldn't move in a way I was able to move a few weeks back. So that was just fascinating to think about it from engineering perspective.
Now, the question on everyone's mind, or at least mine, is whether or not our minds will be able to control these robotic hands with a cool, Borg-like brain-computer interface, which is also known by the following names. Dr. Deshpande says they're working on that kind of technology all around the world, but it is a long way off. But I kind of think that's something a robot trying to take over the world would say.
Well, I would say right away that I'm not worried about robots taking over by any means. I wish I could design robots that had the potential to take over, but we are not there by any means.
Okay, robots, you've got a pass for now. I got my eyes on you. Now, if you humans out there want to learn more, you can check out the link to Dr. Deshpande's lab. That's in the description below, where you'll also find the latest UT news, including our multimedia feature about 5 robots, including the ACT hand, being built right here on the 40 acres. You'll also find links to Harry Houdini's scrapbook. Yeah, he was a scrapbooker, as well as learn more about the Texas Ex, who's up for an Oscar. And And no, Matthew McConaughey, I'm not talking about you, but I could be if you would return our calls. Anyway, until next time, I'm Andrew Roush. Stay hooked.